Hi everybody and welcome back to part 2 of analysis of the weather in the southeast of England. This is an updated version of yesterday, which was Monday yesterday, the 8th, today's the 9th of the 3rd. As we can see, nothing really that I can interpret from here from the hourly breakdown of the temperature. If we look at Wednesday to Sunday, we can see it's roughly the same. Friday's gone up by a degree, it was 8 yesterday. Saturday was 9, it's gone down by a degree. So overall, these days they're still balanced and it's still stable, so that's what we're looking for. I expect during the week, Friday to go back to 8, Saturday to maybe go back to 9, maybe stay at 8. But you know, that's not a big problem. Tomorrow's 100% rain. Tomorrow I don't think it's going to be a good day, but we've got to do what we've got to do. Just stay vigilant, stay safe, drive carefully, don't get distracted, try not to get into arguments, and yeah, just stay safe tomorrow. Let's go down. So we've got more data. So yesterday we only had up till Monday. Now we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What I find interesting here is 4. The lower temperatures are all 4. So 4, the number 4 signifies stability and order, and that's what we were speaking about yesterday. So as the end cycle comes to an end, we should see some sort of stability and order, and 4 represents this. Even here, low temperature 4 here, we see that. 4 also represents building of strong foundations, which we're striving to do throughout this week. And 4 also symbolises a connection between Earth and mankind, hence why we could draw a direct connection between the weather and oneself. I think as we go through the week, the lower temperatures here, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, will turn to 5, because 5 symbolises the connection between the higher power and Earth. And in tarot, the number 5 is a higher event called the Hierophant, which symbolises peace and harmony. That's what we're trying to strive for. So I think around here we might be seeing 5s later on during the week, but we'll see. Again, 5 represents calm and order, and to be restored back to the universe. And here, if you look at number 14, there's a single digit. 1 plus 4 is 5, so get some sort of indication there. It's going to be 4 or 5-ish. Looking at the higher temperatures from Monday, because we've already done Sunday above yesterday. You see, Monday's on 11. It remains on 11 as yesterday, and it seems by looking at today's forecast, Tuesday is also on 11. So this may be in fact the balancing of the old world, the materialistic and the spiritual world. As it comes to work, it's slowly trying to unify itself, balancing itself before the new cycle, and passing over to a new cycle with a balance. If we look at Wednesday's 12. Now 12, in fact, actually, in certain condition, is considered to be a completion of an event. So for example, in a year there's 12 months, and December is the 12th month, and that's the end of the year. In the day, end of the day is at 12 p.m. So this makes sense. In my video yesterday, I suggested we might see 0 or 00 as a sign of completion. This is because I overlooked the changing of the seasons from winter to spring. Now, it would have been plausible to see 0 degrees in the winter rather than the spring. As you know, temperatures drop below -0 and it goes to 1, so that would have been plausible. But in spring, it's generally about 8, 11, 10, 12, so 12 makes sense in this aspect. So it's how you interpret the numbers is critical. So 12 is completion here. That now I could in hindsight see that. So knew was some sort of completion number, but didn't know which. So it seems to be 12. Having said that, one may see 0 or 0, 0 or 0, 0, 0 in one's daily life, like for time instance. So once in a while you turn around, you look at the clock, or as you're walking past, you see the clock, or you check the time and it's 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. So you see 0, 1, 0, or you may see 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 zeros at the end, or some might even see the 3-digit of the 300, which is 10 o'clock. So it's just not the weather. We're focusing on the weather just for the next 2 days, but it could be time, it could be registration plates, it could be phone numbers, it could be in multiple things containing numbers. We can see on Tuesday it's forecasted to be sunny, but I don't think it will be sunny because I don't think the cycle is complete yet. It's only when we get to 12 the cycle completes. So I feel more likely we'll see some maybe patches of sun, but more on Wednesday we'll definitely see sun because the cycle completes. Thursday we see 11, which indicates the beginning of a cycle, because Wednesday is complete by number 12. So now the spiritual and the materialistic world is balanced. Therefore, I believe it will be sunny again because of the new cycle. As the old cycle ended in sun, the new cycle will start in sun. As the old cycle ended in 11, the new cycle starts 11. So in summary, as we're aware, the weather in England changes constantly, so we need to keep an eye on the change in temperature, changes in numbers, change in environment, and adjust our thoughts, mindset, and movements accordingly. Like when we see physical changes in the weather, for example. Imagine if you live 15 minutes away from work. You look out your window. It's a nice sunny day, so you decide to walk, but you don't check the weather report. You start walking home. It starts raining. It puts a dampener on your day. Everything that's been achieved. You might not think it's been as great. Once you get wet and soaked. But if you were to check the weather before you left, then you might walk to work, but then you arrange a lift with a friend, or you catch a cab, and the day is saved. So it's just as important it's to look at the physical aspect, like the weather. It's also important to acknowledge numbers and how they manifest themselves in different forms, and try to work with them energies productively. So just to ensure you get the best day possible. So again, I follow the same principle. I've got about 10 to 5. If you see, here it's 12s, 9s. No, it's all it's nothing really significant there. But if we look at the chains dramatically today, still today, at 10:16, we see the number 666. Now this is a number that I was worried that will come up during this week. 666 is the sign of the beast, associated with the devil, associated with, you know, bad times. So this is what tomorrow indicates. Tomorrow may be a bad time. We've been you know, discussing this since yesterday. So be very careful out there. Lucky on this side, it stops at sunset. So even if it was 6, it breaks off the day. So it's not too bad. I'm concerned about this, so that's what I'm saying. Tomorrow, be very careful out there what you're doing. On a brighter note, we do see 4 7s together. Now 4 7s next to 3 6s, it's quite strange, because it's good and it's bad, because even though it's 3 6s we see, and the day might seem doom and gloom, 4 7s. And please do look at the information that I'm saying, you know, these numbers, how they relate. Please do check yourself, and, you know, don't take my word for it, because, you know, your interpretations might be different. Then you might come up with something different also, which you could share with me. I'll be very grateful. So you see the 4 7s, which symbolizes like overcoming fears. So overcoming maybe this fear for me, leaving the house. And it also signifies coming to an end of a project, or end of creating good habits or bad, and slowly it's going to start manifesting itself. So try to be righteous, try to be true, try to be honest, hardworking, especially through this week, and hopefully by I think Monday. I think by you know, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, it should start settling. Definitely by Wednesday, things will be okay. On a brighter note, the 7 actually is closely related to the rainbow, as there's 7 colours in the rainbow. It's a very turbulent time, as we see from the weather. There's a lot of rain, sun. So I think maybe towards the end, maybe Wednesday, Tuesday, we might be looking at a rainbow. You know, again signifying well, this rainbow doesn't have a beginning or an end. So that's quite interesting how that comes into play. But I do believe we'll be seeing the rainbow towards the end. But rainbow signifies, you know, bright, happiness. So towards the end of the cycle, beginning of the cycle, we'll probably see a rainbow. That'd be quite nice. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I think this will be I'm not going to make a video until maybe Wednesday, Thursday time, and I'll review how the week and the days have gone. But I'll keep, you know, the weather reports, and maybe just, you know, 1 or 2 minutes of me speaking, and then by Wednesday we'll have some sort of conclusion, and we can look back to see how the numbers, how we worked with it, and how they've allowed us to kind of navigate through the week. Okay, thank you. Ever so grateful for you listening. Hope to see you on Wednesday, Thursday. Cheers, bye.